In a fascinating intersection of astronomy and space exploration, recent updates from NASA reveal both the beauty of our universe and the challenges faced by the agency. On April 8, 2025, NASA's Astronomy Picture of the day featured a stunning image of the Moon as it transited in front of the Pleiades star cluster, a phenomenon known as an occultation. This captivating event, captured in a composite image by photographer Cayetana Saiz from Cantabria, Spain, serves as a reminder of the dynamic processes that govern our celestial surroundings. The Moon's orbit allows it to obscure the iconic cluster, with this particular series of occultations running monthly until 2029 before a long hiatus until 2042. However, on the same day, significant developments were underway at NASA concerning the agency's internal structure. During the 40th Space Symposium, Acting Administrator Janet Petro acknowledged the current unsettling atmosphere within the agency as it faces potential restructuring amid sweeping changes proposed by the Trump administration. In light of these shifts, NASA is working on a workforce optimization plan aimed at enhancing operational efficiency, a strategy that may involve workforce downsizing. Petro emphasized the importance of preparing options for Jared Isaacman, the White House's nominee for NASA administrator, suggesting a cautious approach to restructuring decisions until he is confirmed. Petro's remarks reflect a broader context of uncertainty within the agency, particularly regarding its workforce and budget. The potential for large-scale reductions in force has left many employees anxious about their future. With a recent loss of about 5% of its workforce due to a deferred resignation initiative, there are concerns about filling essential roles and maintaining focus on NASA's missions. The closure of 3 offices at NASA headquarters, intended to streamline operations, has sparked criticism as affected employees received only a month's notice and limited opportunities for reassignment. Compounding these internal challenges, there is speculation regarding significant cuts to NASA's budget for fiscal year 2026, particularly affecting science programs. Representative George Whitesides recently indicated that some Earth science missions have been advised to prepare for possible termination, although Petro contested the validity of these claims. "We have confirmed that nobody has actually reached out and told us any of the things that he said," she stated, addressing the confusion surrounding the agency's budgetary future. In a more uplifting vein, NASA is also fostering connections between space exploration and education. Students in Dade City, Florida, will have the opportunity to engage with NASA astronaut Nicole Ayers via a live call from the International Space Station on April 11. This initiative highlights the agency's commitment to inspiring the next generation of scientists and engineers through direct interaction with those who are experiencing space firsthand. As NASA navigates this complex and tumultuous landscape, the duality of its mission becomes evident. While it continues to unveil the wonders of the cosmos, such as the enchanting Pleiades star cluster, it must also contend with the administrative challenges that could shape its future. Looking ahead, the path forward will depend significantly on the decisions made by the incoming administrator and the overarching support from the federal government. As the agency prepares for potential restructuring, the scientific community and the public alike will be watching closely to see how these changes will influence NASA's ability to lead in space exploration and research. In a significant milestone for international space exploration, NASA's Soyuz MS-27 spacecraft successfully docked at the International Space Station ISS early on April 8, 2025. The spacecraft, carrying NASA astronaut Jonny Kim and Roscosmos cosmonauts Sergei Ryzhikov and Alexei Zabritsky, launched from the Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan just hours prior at 1:47 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This mission marks not only the beginning of an 8-month journey for the crew but also a continuation of vital research aboard the ISS. The Soyuz docked with the ISS's Prickle module at 4:57 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time following a smooth 3-hour transit. The hatch opening is scheduled for 7:20 a.m., with NASA providing live coverage of the event, showcasing the seamless collaboration between international space agencies. Upon entering the station, Kim, Ryzhikov and Zabritsky will join Expedition 72, which includes fellow astronauts Nicole Ayers and McLean and Don Pettit, as well as Japanese astronaut Takuya Onishi and more cosmonauts from Russia. Jonny Kim, a 41-year-old Navy lieutenant commander and flight surgeon, brings a wealth of experience to the ISS. Selected as a NASA astronaut in 2017, Kim is also recognized for his background as an enlisted Navy SEAL and his academic achievements, which include a bachelor's degree in mathematics and a medical degree from Harvard Medical School. "This mission is a culmination of years of hard work and dedication," Kim stated before launch. "I am excited to contribute to the ongoing research that can benefit humanity." The arrival of this crew is particularly timely, coming shortly after the Crew 10 mission, which successfully transported 4 astronauts to the ISS via a SpaceX launch. The integration of these missions reflects a growing trend of international cooperation in space exploration as various national agencies work together to advance scientific knowledge and prepare for future missions to the Moon and beyond. The ISS continues to serve as a crucial platform for research that supports both commercial endeavors and scientific advancements. With Expedition 73 set to commence soon, the newly arrived crew will engage in a variety of experiments aimed at facilitating human exploration of deep space. These missions are essential for laying the groundwork for NASA's Artemis program, which aims to return humans to the lunar surface and eventually send astronauts to Mars. As the crew settles into their new environment, they will be involved in maintaining the station systems and conducting experiments that could lead to breakthroughs in various fields, including medicine, materials science, and environmental monitoring. The collaborative spirit of the ISS is emblematic of what can be achieved when nations unite for a common purpose, pushing the boundaries of human knowledge and capability. Looking ahead, the coming months promise to be exciting as the crew embarks on their research missions and prepares for the eventual return of current astronauts. With the imminent departure of Petit and his Russian counterparts later this month, the dynamic aboard the ISS will continue to evolve, showcasing the resilience and adaptability of human exploration in the cosmos. As international partnerships strengthen, the future of space exploration appears brighter than ever. In a significant milestone for international space collaboration, NASA astronaut Jonny Kim and his Russian crewmates Sergei Ryzhikov and Alexei Zabritsky successfully arrived at the International Space Station ISS on April 8, 2025. Their journey aboard the Soyuz MS-27 spacecraft marked the beginning of a new chapter in space exploration as they join an expanded crew that will enhance ongoing scientific research and international cooperation in low Earth orbit. The Soyuz rocket lifted off from the Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan at 1:47 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and after a swift 3-hour journey, the spacecraft docked with the Prickle module of the ISS at 4:57 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. With the addition of Kim and his crewmates, the ISS is now home to 10 astronauts for the next 2 weeks, a temporary increase that reflects the collaborative spirit of modern space missions. Upon their arrival, the hatches of the spacecraft will open around 7:20 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, allowing Kim, Ryzhikov, and Zabritsky to join the existing Expedition 72 crew, which includes notable NASA astronauts Nicole Ayers and McLean and Don Pettit, along with JAXA astronaut Takuya Onishi and Roscosmos cosmonauts Kirill Peskov, Ivan Vanner, and Alexei Ovchinin. This diverse team will conduct an array of scientific experiments and technology demonstrations, contributing to vital research that benefits life on Earth and prepares for future explorations beyond our planet. Kim, who is embarking on his first spaceflight, will spend the next 8 months aboard the station. His schedule will be packed with scientific research covering various fields, including technology development, earth sciences, biology, and human research. This mission emphasizes NASA's commitment to pushing the boundaries of what is known while fostering international partnerships in space exploration. As Expedition 73 takes shape, it will officially commence on April 19 following the departure of Pettit, Ovchinin, and Vanner, who are concluding a remarkable 7-month mission that has included extensive scientific investigations. An important ceremonial change of command will take place on April 18, when Ovchinin transfers leadership responsibilities to Onishi. In another initiative aimed at engaging the next generation of explorers, NASA astronaut Nicole Ayers will connect with students from Dade City, Florida on April 11. During a live broadcast from the ISS, she will answer questions related to science, technology, engineering, and mathematics STEM, showcasing the educational outreach efforts that accompany NASA's missions. This engagement is part of a larger strategy to inspire youth and promote public interest in space exploration. As the space community continues to evolve, the collaboration between nations in pursuing scientific discovery remains paramount. With the Artemis program set to return humans to the Moon and eventually pave the way for Mars exploration, the achievements of astronauts like Kim and Ayers underscore the importance of teamwork, innovation, and inspiration in the quest to understand our universe. As we look to the future, the ongoing efforts aboard the ISS promise to yield groundbreaking research and foster international goodwill, ensuring that humanity remains united in its pursuit of knowledge and exploration among the stars. In a momentous event for the International Space Station ISS, NASA welcomed a new crew on April 8, 2025, marking the beginning of an extensive research mission. The hatch between the ISS and the Soyuz MS-27 spacecraft opened at 7:28 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, allowing NASA astronaut Jonny Kim and Roscosmos cosmonauts Sergei Ryzhikov and Alexei Zabritsky to step into their new home for the next 8 months. This mission, known as Expedition 72, is set to advance our understanding of various scientific disciplines and enhance international collaboration in space exploration. The Soyuz MS-27 had successfully docked with the ISS's Prickle module at 4:57 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time after a launch from the Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan at 1:47 a.m. This mission not only represents a continuation of human presence in space but also emphasizes the importance of international partnerships in advancing space science. We are excited to have this diverse team aboard the station, and we look forward to the contributions they will make during their time here, said a NASA representative, highlighting the collaborative spirit that defines space exploration. The crew will engage in numerous experiments during their stay, focusing on areas such as biology, human physiology, and materials science. With the ISS serving as a unique microgravity laboratory, researchers can conduct experiments that would be impossible on Earth. The data gathered will inform future missions, including those targeting longer stays on the Moon and Mars. As the new crew settles into their roles, the scientific community eagerly anticipates the findings that will emerge from their research. Following their arrival, NASA encourages the public to stay updated on the crew's activities through its social media channels and live coverage on NASA+. The ISS represents a crucial hub for scientific discovery, and the work being done there has implications that extend far beyond our planet. In parallel with the ongoing mission at the ISS, NASA is also making strides in Earth science through innovative technology. Researchers are leveraging advanced spectrometers to monitor wildflower blooms across California, providing insights into the impacts of climate change on ecosystems. This technology has the potential to revolutionize how scientists track plant health and predict blooming patterns, enhancing agricultural practices and conservation efforts. This camera has the capability to let us see what we don't see as humans with our vision, explained Yoseline Angel, a scientist at NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center, underscoring the promise of this new approach. As we look to the future, the successful integration of new technologies and international collaborations will be pivotal in addressing the challenges of climate change and expanding our understanding of the universe. The recent discoveries from the James Webb Space Telescope, which has begun to directly observe the atmospheres of exoplanets, further exemplify the exciting frontiers in space exploration and planetary science. As researchers continue to unravel the mysteries of distant worlds, the quest for knowledge remains at the forefront of humanity's endeavors. With the new crew aboard the ISS and groundbreaking research underway, the coming months promise to be a time of significant advancements in both space exploration and Earth science. As scientists and astronauts work together, the potential for discoveries that could change our understanding of life on Earth and beyond is immense. NASA's Perseverance rover has recently captivated the scientific community with its stunning capture of an extraordinary event on Mars, the collision of two dust devils, one consuming the other. This remarkable phenomenon, observed on January 25, 2025 took place about 0.6 miles from the rover's position at a site known as Witch Hazel Hill in the Jezero crater. The incident was recorded using the rover's navigation camera, showcasing a larger dust devil approximately 210 feet wide overtaking a smaller counterpart. The footage not only highlights the chaotic beauty of Martian weather but also deepens our understanding of the planet's atmospheric dynamics. Dust devils, swirling columns of air that lift dust from the Martian surface, are a common yet fascinating feature of Mars. They form when heated air near the surface rises rapidly through cooler air above, creating a rotating vortex. Mark Lemon, a scientist at the Space Science Institute, describes these convective vortices as rather fiendish, noting that they can obscure visibility and interact unpredictably when they encounter one another. If two dust devils happen upon each other, they can either obliterate one another or merge with the stronger one, consuming the weaker, he explains. The Perseverance rover's ongoing imaging experiment aims to enhance our knowledge of Martian atmospheric conditions, as dust devils are known to play a significant role in shaping the planet's weather patterns. They are responsible for about half the dust in Mars' atmosphere, as highlighted by Katie Stack Morgan, project scientist for the rover at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory. Dust devil study is important because these phenomena indicate atmospheric conditions such as prevailing wind directions and speed, she remarks. While capturing images of dust devils is a challenging task due to their unpredictable nature, Perseverance has been equipped to monitor the Martian landscape in all directions. The rover's team has developed strategies to identify patterns in dust devil appearances, which aids in their research. This latest footage adds to a rich history of dust devil observations by various missions dating back to NASA's Viking orbiters in the 1970s. Beyond its atmospheric studies, Perseverance serves a broader mission under NASA's Mars 2020 initiative, which not only focuses on astrobiology and the search for ancient microbial life but also involves the collection of rock and soil samples for future return to Earth. This process, part of the Mars Sample Return Program, is poised to provide unprecedented insights into Mars' geological history and potential habitability. As we look to the future, NASA and the European Space Agency (ESA) are gearing up for a groundbreaking mission in the 2030s to return these Martian samples to Earth. This ambitious endeavor promises to revolutionize our understanding of Mars and its capacity to host life, as scientists will employ advanced laboratory techniques to analyze the collected materials. Ensuring the integrity of these samples while preventing contamination from Earth-based microbes will be paramount to the success of the mission. Moreover, NASA's Mars Odyssey orbiter, which recently celebrated its 24th launch anniversary, continues to play a pivotal role in ongoing Martian exploration. Launched on April 7, 2001, it has been instrumental in mapping the planet's surface and supporting various Mars missions, including the Curiosity and Perseverance rovers. The orbiter's longevity speaks to the meticulous engineering and planning behind space exploration missions, as it continues to gather valuable data while serving as a communications relay for ground operations. As these developments unfold, the scientific community remains poised to uncover more about Mars and its potential for past life, marking a significant chapter in humanity's quest to explore the cosmos. With every dust devil captured and every sample collected, our understanding of the red planet deepens, illuminating the path toward future human exploration and the possibility of life beyond Earth. In a captivating display of celestial phenomena, NASA's Astronomy Picture of the Day recently featured an image showcasing the Moon's rare occultation of the Pleiades star cluster. Captured on April 1, 2025 from Cantabria, Spain, the image highlights a significant astronomical event that will not be repeated until 2042, creating excitement among stargazers and astronomers alike. The Moon's unique orbital mechanics occasionally allow it to pass directly in front of the famous cluster, known for its striking blue glow, which was accentuated in the featured composite image. This event is part of a series of monthly occultations that began in 2023 and will continue through 2029, reminding us of the dynamic and ever-changing nature of our universe. While astronomy enthusiasts marvel at these cosmic displays, the commercial space sector is also undergoing a transformation driven by increasing interest in lunar exploration. At the recent 40th Space Symposium, key players in the industry discussed the rising demand for lunar missions. Spurred primarily by NASA's Commercial Lunar Payload Services (CLPS) program. This initiative aims to stimulate commercial activity in cislunar space, enabling private companies to facilitate scientific research and data collection on the lunar surface. According to Trent Martin, Senior Vice President for Space Systems at Intuitive Machines, approximately 10% of funding for their recent lunar mission came from international space agencies and private partners, with the remaining 90% provided by NASA. The importance of lunar data collection cannot be overstated, as it lays the groundwork for future commercial endeavors such as resource extraction and human habitation. David Wheeler, General Counsel for Firefly Aerospace, emphasized that sample collection and regolith analysis are crucial precursors to potential lunar mining operations. Ananda Martin from Space Technologies echoed this sentiment, asserting that diversifying revenue streams will bolster lunar development efforts and further commercial opportunities. Despite a report from the Center for Strategic and International Studies indicating that a lunar gold rush has yet to materialize, industry experts believe that repeated lunar landings will ultimately reduce costs and risks associated with space missions. The demand is there in the near term, Wheeler noted, highlighting the growing interest from international space agencies looking to participate in lunar exploration without bearing the full financial burden of a mission. Intuitive Machines has also identified additional business opportunities in cislunar communications, which arose from challenges encountered during rideshare missions. Martin pointed out that satellite communication at lunar distances proved problematic, prompting partners to seek assistance from their lunar data network, thus expanding the company's offerings. As the commercial landscape for lunar exploration continues to evolve, it is evident that the interplay of scientific ambition, technological advancement, and collaborative partnerships is shaping a new era in space exploration. With ongoing developments in lunar missions and the potential for significant commercial returns, the future of cislunar activity appears promising. As companies navigate this burgeoning market, the impact of their innovations will likely extend far beyond the Moon, influencing the broader trajectory of space exploration and human presence in the cosmos.